Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is full of cleaning motivation. We're going to be tackling the whole house. We're cleaning and undecorating from fall and getting ready for Christmas. So excited. So the next video you see will be us getting our trees up. We're going to be probably doing some sort of a Christmas haul, and then shortly after that we are going to start all of the decorating. Very excited to have our tree up finally. We've had our fall decor out since August, so we are ready for a change. Growing up, my mom and dad never put the tree up before Thanksgiving. We always had Thanksgiving, and then either that evening or the next day we would start decorating for Christmas. My mom was a big holiday decorator too, but she always waited until the actual holiday to decorate, which I think was a little more special just because we only had it out for a shorter amount of time. But I also think I don't want to just put all of this decor up and only enjoy it for a short period of time. I want to be able to enjoy it for a long time, and I love having a longer Christmas season and a longer fall season because after all, this is the best time of the year. I love the holiday season. So we are going to start our Christmas decorating, and it also takes us a little bit to get it all up. So by the time we get it all up, it's closer to Christmas. So we are going to start by deep cleaning everything, getting all the fall decor down. I like to give myself like a whole day to get this done because I like to get everything back in its tote in the garage before I start pulling out a whole nother season. So that's what we're doing today. We're starting in the kitchen, getting the hutch all taken down. I actually really enjoyed our fall hutch decor this year, so this was kind of sad. So I decided to do this first and just get it over with and then move on to the rest of the house. Okay, so I'm going to be very honest. My brain is absolute mush since becoming a mom of two. I have a really hard time completing thoughts, and I have so many browsers going on up there at all times. And so I was looking for something that I could keep up with my busy schedule with as a work-from-home mom. I have a million lists going on at all times, and I was starting to become really overwhelmed. So I got on Skillshare to find a class to help me get organized. And I've been meaning to do this for a long time. I've used Skillshare to learn lots of new things over the last couple of years, but I think this is my favorite one yet. It's a class that teaches you all about an app called Notion, and it helps you get organized. It does your to-do list. It allows you to set alarms, reminders. You can add pictures. You can tag people if they're involved in your day. There's multiple tabs, so you can have multiple tabs for like either your day or your week or your month, whatever you're planning. There's multiple categories, all kinds of resources on there, and I'm so thankful to Skillshare for providing this platform for me as a busy mom that just makes my life a million times easier. Skillshare is a learning community for creators, and anyone can take an online class, watch video lessons, create projects, and even teach a class themselves. You can learn basically whatever you want, and it's right at your fingertips, literally. There are so many other class options similar to this on Skillshare. I even have a cookie decorating class saved because Christmas is coming, and I love learning new sugar cookie techniques every year. And no matter what skill you're looking to learn, Skillshare probably has a class to assist you with that. The first 500 people to use my link in the description box below will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Get started today. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Okay, this is the night before I'm filming all of this, but we picked up our grocery order at Walmart. We had to go to a little band performance for my nephew at the high school, and afterwards we picked up our Walmart order. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this away and go to bed and then start fresh in the morning. But we picked up our frosted mini wheats. Love these. Go through like a box a week. Got some Cheetos for Oliver, some bow tie noodles for spaghetti night. We got some Prego. That's just an easy spaghetti night. Grape jelly, peanut butter, we were out of those. Some chicken broth. I'm going to be making some different soups this week. Got some jasmine rice because I'm going to be making my mom's cashew chicken recipe. I've shared that before. It's so good. Got Oliver another thing of apple juice. He hasn't had that in a while, so I decided we'd restock on that. Got some Bounce dryer sheets. I love the way that these smell. Got some more Peet's coffee. Y'all know we love that. The medium roast, Big Bang stuff is so good. It's the best coffee. Got some more applesauce pouches for Oliver. Those are his favorite. I got some Uncrustables because I've been struggling to make us lunch lately, and I figured I could just pop one of these out of the freezer and give it to Oliver with either some chips or some fruit, and that'll be an easy lunch. Got some beef and chicken for all of the recipes this week. We're going to be doing some chili, some meatloaf, some different chicken recipes, so that's what that is for. Will also has some ground deer still in the freezer, so I'm probably gonna make some deer chili this week. We've got some bananas and strawberries, onions, broccoli, green peppers. These Honeycrisp apples, this is another thing we've been going through like crazy lately. We love these Honeycrisp apples. I heard the other day that the Cosmic Crisp are even sweeter, so let me know down below which do you like better, the Honeycrisp or the Cosmic Crisp. We love those Honeycrisp apples. Oliver, Will, and I all love them. Got some more trash bags. We were out of those. Potatoes. These things are easy to eat. I am breastfeeding, so I always try to pop lots of snacks in my mouth throughout the day because I don't really have time to make food. And these have a little bit of protein in them, so that's nice. Got some cashews. Annie's crying. I gotta hurry. We've got some mini corn dogs for Oliver for a quick and easy lunch. Some Texas Roadhouse little mini rolls. These are so good. We tried these last week and loved them, so I'm gonna make those with our meatloaf this week. Got some flour for some baking for the holidays, some cornbread, another loaf of bread. I accidentally got the party size Oreos, so that's kind of fun. Got some more toothpaste. This is my favorite mascara. I've used it for like 10 years now. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous. Got some string cheese for Oliver mostly, but for all of us. Salted butter, heavy cream. I like to make pancakes, and this is also really good in soups. This is my favorite coffee creamer of all time, the brown butter. 2 jugs of milk, so I'm tired of going to the store to buy more milk. We've got a meatloaf seasoning, so I'm going to make my mom's meatloaf. She just uses the recipe on the back of the McCormick. It's so good. And then she makes this really delicious like dressing for the top of it. We're going to be doing that one day this week, and then the chili mix for chili night. I'm going to be making some chicken and dumplings, so I got stuff for that. And then this canned stuff is all for all of our like soups and dinner recipes. And then some canned veggies for different dinners. Got a big thing of Diet Coke, I love that. And then some eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of this away, and then in the morning we will catch back up. Okay, I'm giving us a little taste of some Christmas music just for fun, but we are headed into the pantry to get it all cleaned out. I have not done this since before Annie Kate was born, so it's been way too long. It was full of expired food. I even saw some Cheez-Its in there that we used at the beach in May. So we got to get rid of those Cheez-Its and just do some cleaning house in here. We've got to get rid of expired foods and organize. I love the way that our pantry is laid out, but it does like require me to stay on top of things, or else things have to go in bins that they don't belong in, and then it just gets really out of control. So we got a big old grocery haul, and we are going to get this all organized and stocked. And this is like my favorite thing ever at the end of the day, when we have a stocked fridge and pantry and it's organized. It's the best feeling ever. And then on top of that, we had a clean house, so it was just a great day. It was a great day in the Yarbrough household. We had everything together. I'm going to go through these canned foods. We surprisingly had several cans that were expired, which is crazy because I feel like cans don't ever expire. But we had several cans that I'm going to be getting rid of. I was just putting all of the expired ones on that shelf above, and I'm going to ditch those here in just a second. I know some people keep their expired stuff and use it. I don't ever do that because I've had food poisoning more than once in my life, and I don't ever want to experience it again. It is awful. It's the worst kind of sickness you can have, in my opinion. So we just don't mess around with those expiration dates. I'm going to go through the bread basket first and get rid of any moldy bread. We actually didn't have any moldy bread today, but we did have bread that was just hard or yucky. So we got rid of that. We go through bread like crazy in this house, so it doesn't ever get too bad, but now we're going through the baby bin. Since Oliver grew out of baby food, this has always just been kind of random things. So I decided to actually make it a baby bin again for Annie Kate. We put her formula in there. She's actually fully breastfed. We haven't done formula at all yet, but the hospital gave us that formula just in case we needed it. So I'm going to put that in there for now. I don't know how long we will breastfeed, but I'm hoping to do it for a pretty long time. So we're in it for the long haul. So for now, I'm just going to store that formula in there until I know we don't need it, and then I will donate it. And then later on in the video, you'll see what else I put in there. I'm going to switch it up. But we're just going to go through each of these bins, make the snack bin again, make the cooking bin again, because we've kind of just been throwing things places, especially if like I put Will in charge of putting the groceries away. He doesn't care about where things go, so it gets a little bit out of control. And then sometimes I won't put it back where it's supposed to go either, I will be very honest. So we are just going to get it all back in order. And lots of this kind of thing going on today. We're also undecorating from fall, but I really just wanted to give the house a really good overhaul, deep clean, and that way whenever we start putting all of our Christmas decor up, it's nice and cozy and we don't have to worry about it being a total disaster.
But I know I have to try to let her go, because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before, but she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else and I will have to let her go. She will never know, na-na, never know, na-na. She will never know, na-na, never know, na-na. She'll never know. It's like she stole my heart without knowing she did. But I guess that it will pass. Yeah, I can't be the only.
Y'all will have to let me know down in the comments below how your Halloween was. Tomorrow is Halloween, but when this goes up, it'll be the day after Halloween. We actually just got home from a little church event. We did a bonfire, and the kids all played on the play set. There was a volleyball game going. It was so much fun. And then tomorrow on Halloween, we're actually headed over to Will's dad's house to do some trick-or-treating and have dinner with them, so we're excited about that. We've actually gone to several fall festivals this season, which has been so fun. It's been so fun with both babies, so very glad to have gotten to do all of that, and we are so excited to head now into the Christmas season, even though I know we still have to do Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is one of the best holidays, so I'm not passing up Thanksgiving, but I like to have my tree up on Thanksgiving. For the bottom of the pantry here, I like to keep all of my vegetables, like my potatoes and my onions, in that basket. And then we also have the dog food down here usually, but right now we have a bunch of waters down here because we had a storm several months back actually now, and I don't know why everybody was like stocking up on water. I can't remember what that was all about. I don't know if it was like a hurricane or I don't remember what it was. Anyways, we got a bunch of water, and we don't ever drink out of those plastic water bottles, so they kind of just sat here. So I decided to move them to the fridge in hopes that we would start drinking those, and we have. And then the water jugs, they were leaking, so I went ahead and poured those out, got rid of them, and we're going to get the dog food back in here and organized. I had this little plastic thing for our dog food, and it was really nice because I poured the dog food in here, and there was a little scoop. So anytime we'd go to give the dog food, I could just scoop it out. But we've lost the scoop, and then I recently read that you're actually not supposed to transfer your dog food because it expires quicker. I don't know why that is. So, y'all let me know down in the comments below if that's true. I went ahead and put it in there one more time, and I need to get a new scoop because I would love to keep doing this. But I need to figure out if that's true about the expiration. And Annie Kate was taking her little short naps on this day, so she's going to be in and out. She was catnapping. When she first came home from the hospital, I thought she was going to be a great sleeper, and then she started not sleeping at all, and then she started taking a really good nap in the morning and then not sleeping for the rest of the day, and now she is, I don't know, I can't keep up with her. She's all over the place with sleep. She's a great baby, though. I can't complain. She is so sweet, and she's so happy as long as you're holding her. So here we are in the baby carrier. I'm going to go ahead and put our little meal plan on this meal thing on the fridge. This has been amazing because Will used to always say, what's for dinner? And now he can just look at the fridge and know. I'll link that below in case y'all need one for your fridge. I feel like it's so sleek. But we're going to get the coffee stocked up now. We're going to get the kitchen all cleaned up.
Wanted to escape for a while. Thought that a couple of drinks could ease my mind. I've been thinking of you for 2 weeks straight. I know that I need to get myself back in the game.
Is it just me, or does it feel like the fall season always goes by so fast? It's the longest at least at our house, because we decorate in August. So it's August, September, October, but it feels like it just flew by this year. And it's kind of crazy because we've had a newborn even, and you'd think that would have made it feel even longer. But it didn't. I feel like it flew by, and I feel like I was just saying, I'm going to get the house all cozy for fall so that when we bring our newborn home, it's, really nice. But now she's 2 months old, and we're headed into the Christmas season. That's crazy to me. This year has just flown by.
We're the same and we skip.
Okay, tonight for dinner, I'm going to make meatloaf, and growing up, my mom always used to use the McCormick meatloaf recipe on the back of the McCormick meatloaf seasoning, so I'm going to do that. And then she has a really good little recipe for the sauce that goes on top. It's like a mixture of ketchup, mustard, brown sugar. I think there's something else, but I'll share that in just a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and mix up this meatloaf, put it in the oven, and then clean the other side of the kitchen, and then we'll make all of the sides to go with it. We're just going to do some homemade mashed potatoes and carrots and Texas Roadhouse rolls. If I didn't already mention those, I think I did in the grocery haul, but they are so good. They're from Walmart, and they taste just like the rolls from Texas Roadhouse. So let's go ahead and throw this meatloaf together. Will be home in 30 minutes, and this takes an hour to cook. So we're going to get started, and it'll be done shortly after he gets home.
It's like you're mine, you're still mine. We skip the small talk, cause you know me better than I know myself. Oh my, it's been a while now since I saw you.
Oliver cracks me up because he always asks me to make eggs, and he doesn't actually eat the eggs. He just likes to whip them up with a fork. So he was doing that for me. I went ahead and shaped the meatloaf into the pan off camera because I know y'all don't want to see me do that. And then for the sauce on top, I just used, this is my mom's little recipe that she's always used. Instead of just doing ketchup, she does a 1/4 cup of ketchup mixed with a teaspoon of mustard and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And I just doubled that recipe so that we could use some if we wanted more at the dinner table. But this is so delicious. Take my word for it. It's so much better than just using ketchup. So definitely give it a try if you haven't. I don't love meatloaf, and I don't want to have it for every meal, but once in a while I get in the mood for it, and it was so nice to have a hot meatloaf with some mashed potatoes and a roll. It was just so homey and cozy and perfect for fall.
Cause you know me better than I know myself. Oh my, it's been a while now since I saw you, but it feels like yesterday somehow. Time has stopped, nothing's changed. We're the same and we skip the.
Okay, this is actually the next day. I was planning on continuing to film and showing y'all cleaning up dinner and all of that, but I came in the kitchen after giving Oliver a bath, and Will had already cleaned up the whole kitchen. I forgot to tell him that I was going to film it, so I was like, well, I can't complain. We are just going to finish filming the next day. So the next day I came in here and started finishing up with all of the fall decor, putting it away in the garage, and we're going to get the rest of the house cleaned up too.
'Cause I've been waiting here for someone like you. We go together like misery likes company, but we'll be getting there somehow. Nothing else matters, it all comes down to me and you. Everywhere we go, nobody knows. We're waiting for a sign to let it go and do what's right for us. Started out here, way beyond the tracks. The story of us and how we never look back. 'Cause this is our time, this is our life. And sometimes all you need is to smile to get by. We're one step closer to find ourselves a perfect place. A feeling you just can't deny.
Okay, y'all will have to let me know down in the comments below, what are y'all doing for your Christmas decor this year? What colors are you going with? What theme? Do you have a different theme for every room? I, for the last few years, have just done so much red and white, and I love it. It makes me so happy, and that's why I haven't strayed away from that. And even this year, I've already been shopping a little bit, and in the stores, I'm not drawn to anything else. I just want the red. I love red at Christmas time, but I'm trying to force myself to do something else. So I don't know if I'm going to switch it up this year or not. I've kind of gone back and forth on whether I want to stick with lots and lots of red and make it fun, or do more of like a creamy. I love the idea of doing like creams and whites and silvers and golds and making it like really like gaudy glam, but also really cozy with lots of textures and blankets and stuff. I haven't quite decided if I want to completely change it up. I may try to do a mixture of those two, but anyways, I'm still in the deciding process. Let me know down below what y'all are doing. Do you do the same thing every year too? Because I know like it can get really expensive to do a different theme every year, but also it's kind of boring to do the same thing every year. And as a kid growing up, my mom just did the same decor every year. She just put the decor in the attic and we pulled it right back out the next year. We weren't in such a consumer society as we are now, which was kind of nice because seeing the same decor every year was really cozy and like nostalgic, I guess. And I want my kids to have some of that too, so I don't know what I want to do yet. I know that I love red at Christmas though.
The clock keeps ticking. I don't know what I should do, and I wish you would be right here with me. My mind is filled with pictures of when we used to dance, but now I don't know where you are. I missed you so bad, won't you come back to me? I've got you in my head, you're all that I see. I've lost all my chances, I know that I am too late. I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you, wondering if you're thinking about me too. Now it's too late, now it's too late.
We got all of the fall decor in the kitchen put away. The kitchen is clean and reset, and now we're moving into the living room, which was a total disaster as always. Oliver was sitting on the couch watching a movie or something, and I think he was eating a snack. I'm going to have him help me pick up all of those balls. We used to have a ball pit, an inflatable one, and it popped. And so now we just have these balls all over my house all the time. And they do have like a zipper bag that they go in, but I think I need to get all of those and put them in the attic. I've already done that once, and somehow Oliver discovered them again. But anyways, we're going to get those balls put up, get all the fall decor put away. Like as I was cleaning today, I was sort of trying to imagine how I wanted my Christmas decor in here this year. I cannot wait to get our tree up. We got a new tree that I'm super excited to share with y'all because we've had the same flocked tree for the last 5 years. This one's actually flocked too. I love a flocked tree. They're messy, but they're so pretty. So we're going to be putting that up in the next video probably. But Oliver's going to help me get all these balls picked up. We're going to get everything cleaned up in here and all reset before Christmas. Cleaning up after a holiday and putting all the decor away, it always feels so bare and empty and echoey, but it's also like a breath of fresh air before we pull all of the other decor out. And my house is always a disaster over here, so whenever my mom comes to get Oliver, she'll come get him a couple times a week to go take him to her house and play. Whenever she comes over, my house is always a mess, and I'm like, sorry, my house is a mess. And she's like, Lauren, you don't have to be sorry. But this next day after this, she came over, and I was like, come in, my house is finally not a mess. It was so clean. Even Will came home from work and he was like, wow, the house is really clean because it was so empty. All the decor was gone. And my mom came in that day and she was like, your house isn't clean. It's like empty. Where is everything? And I was like, well, we undecorated from fall. We're getting ready for Christmas. And I think she thinks I'm crazy for decorating for Christmas so early, but I can't help it. I love Christmas. I love that it's kind of a trend now to decorate early because I could just have Christmas up all year long. It makes me so happy. I've been kind of torn about what to do with these bookshelves. I didn't know if I should paint them and put some new knobs on them or just completely get rid of them and do a table here with a big mirror above it. I have always been torn about this wall since we moved into this house because I think they actually designed this house for the TV to go on this wall, and we've discussed this a lot on my channel. So if you're new here, welcome. My layout of my living room is the ultimate topic of conversation over here because it seems like the TV should go here, but our walls are off-centered. So if the TV went here, then the couch would be in the middle of the room, and then what do we do with the entryway wall? It's just like one big long empty wall. And I wish all of y'all could just come over to my house and help me figure it out, because there's been so many nights where I've stayed up all night rearranging furniture and trying to figure out a better layout just to give us a little more space. But it always goes back to this because I love the cozy look of the living room with the couches in an L shape and then the TV there. I don't know, I just like the way it's laid out right now. So for the bookshelf wall, I'm not sure what I want to do. You'll probably see that in a video soon, me trying to figure that out. I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is painting those bookshelves and putting knobs on, or at least putting knobs on and getting some pretty decor. I feel like I need to get more upscale decor on them. I need to go to an antique store and get some gold items or some fancier looking stuff, because right now we've just got whatever I had. I just threw whatever I had on there and it needs some pizzazz. So we're going to be working on that soon. I really want it done for the Christmas season so that I can decorate them, or I may just do something completely different on that wall. I don't know. So stay tuned for that. But now we're in my bedroom. We're going to take off the fall sheets and we're just going to put some fresh little polka dot sheets on my bed, and we're going to get the garland down, take all of the fall stuff out, and get ready for Christmas. So it's just going to be a clean slate, and that felt really good. I don't know, there's something about white sheets and just having no clutter, no decor. I love it. It's just such a breath of fresh air, but I can't stay like that long or else I get bored. Opie jumped up on our bed and got this dark mark on it, and I tried to spot treat it and wash it and it didn't come out. So I think we're going to have to get a new comforter. I love having a white comforter, but it takes an extra amount of attention to keep it clean. And I think we're going to stick with white for now. I don't know, I might switch it up, but I can't see myself doing that. But we're going to be on the lookout for a new cozy comforter. I love looking for new cozy comforters. We get a new one basically every year. It's just hard to keep white clean, and we found some really good ones. I got one from I think it was what's that store called, Anthropologie, one year, and it was like a duvet cover. It was so fluffy and so nice, but it has been nice to not have the duvet because you don't have to shove it in the cover all the time. So having the comforter has been nice, and we found a couple good ones from Target. We had a really good one the year before last. It wasn't waffle knit like this one is. It was like more of a flat material. I don't know what it was, but it was really soft. I have them all linked on my LTK. This waffle knit one has been really nice too. They're all cozy, but I love looking for new cozy white comforters, so we'll be on the lookout for that soon. And Oliver's little crib is still in our room over here on the side because he sleeps in our room. We've never really pushed the idea of him being in his own room. I just didn't want to kick him out and bring Annie in. I felt bad about that. So I've never really pushed him to do that, and he's always just slept in that little bed. So the other night we were all getting ready for bed, and Oliver goes, "I think I want to sleep in my room tonight." And that's the first time he's ever even talked about it at all. And I thought that was crazy. I was like, what? And it's so true what they tell you about kids. They're going to do things on their own time, and when they do it, they really do it. So you better be ready. And that happened with potty training too. I started potty training, and he got it in the first couple tries. It did take a little bit to, obviously perfect that, but he potty trained pretty quick. We're still in pull-ups because I never really bought underwear, but it was way too small, so we're going to have to get some underwear. We always just potty trained in pull-ups, but he is fully potty trained now and ready to be in underwear, so we've got to get that taken care of. And then after that sleeping in his own room thing, I was a little emotional. I came in our room and I was like, Will, is that really it? I mean, we need to start touring some colleges or something because he's fully grown. He's potty trained and he's sleeping in his own room, and he did it all on his own terms. Now, the pacifier is another thing. I know a lot of y'all say, y'all need to get rid of the pacifier, but he's only 2. I feel like a lot of people think Oliver's a little bit older than he is just because he's tall, but he's only 2. Now, I can't say that for much longer. He's about to be 3. And I told him, I said, when you turn 3, we can't have the pacifier anymore. We're going to have to plant it and see if a lollipop garden grows. Have y'all heard that? Where if you plant the pacifier, lollipops pop up. So we're going to try that method here coming up soon because his 3rd birthday is in 2 days. So we'll try that, and I'll let y'all know how it goes. But he is growing up, and things are happening over here. They're moving and grooving. He's going to be in kindergarten before we know it, and I'm going to be crying. Babies definitely don't keep. I don't know if y'all noticed this or not, but I've been using the Mrs. Meyer's Pine Scented Multi-Surface Spray all day, and our whole house smelled like a Christmas tree. It was amazing. Let me know down below what your favorite Christmas scent is. The Christmas tree scents aren't always my favorite because sometimes they smell bad. They don't smell like a fresh Christmas tree. So I like peppermint. I like the coffee scents. I like vanilla. I just like all of the warm and cozy scents. But let me know down below what's your favorite Christmas scent. I do like the Christmas tree scent if it's done right. We got our master bathroom all cleaned up, and now we are headed into Annie Kate's room, aka Oliver's little playroom. He brings his toys in here all the time to play. I think it's the lighting. The lighting in here is a little bit brighter than in his room, and he's just started bringing all his toys in here. So I need to fix the lighting in his room, maybe get him a little... She got a little chandelier in her room, and we got new bulbs for it, so maybe he needs a new light in his room. But we're going to get this all cleaned up, get her room vacuumed, and then head into Oliver's room. Before we head into Oliver's room, we're going to go ahead and get this main living space vacuumed up. If you missed my last video, I'll link it down below. It was a postpartum clean with me. Our house had gotten way out of control, and we got it all reined back in, and I swept and mopped the entire main living space. So I'm not going to be mopping today. That was a couple days before this. But I am just going to run the vacuum through the whole entire house today just to make sure everything is good and reset. And it felt so good to have our whole house reset, undecorated. This never lasts very long, but it's always nice to just enjoy it while it does. I had folded our laundry while Annie Kate was napping, and I didn't want to take it in the room and wake her up, so I went ahead and got that taken care of. And Annie Kate is chilling in her little swing over there. She loves that thing, and it looks like Oliver pulled the little bug net over her. We're going to finish vacuuming in here. The next video y'all see from me will be a Christmas shop and haul, maybe some trees going up, maybe a cozy recipe, just getting in the Christmas spirit. My mom and I actually took both babies and went to At Home and Home Goods the other day, and we found so many cute things for Christmas. Didn't buy a whole lot yet, but I got some really good ideas of what I might do if I change up my Christmas decor this year. So many cute things this year. TJ Maxx is so good. TJ Maxx Home Goods. I love going there for Christmas decor and any kind of holiday decor. And their pink girly holiday decor this year is on point. It is so pretty. So I can't wait to do Annie's room. But stay tuned for all of that. Thank y'all so much for stopping by today. I hope you got lots of cleaning motivation. And I will see y'all very soon. Bye.